Please welcome the masked pipe band. Let's give them a big round of applause. What about that, ladies and gentlemen? What a magnificent sight and sound. The masked pipes and drums. So I think we're going to go straight to the results. So as I said earlier, the whole afternoon here has been a competition, grades 5 down to 2. And so we have the results for you. We'll start with grade 5, which was a set of marches, quick marches. Second place goes to the Elliott Bay Pipe Band. In first place, the Northwest Junior Grade 5 Pipe Band. Well done to them. And the best drum corps also goes to the Northwest Junior Grade 5 Pipe Band. There was a big entry in grade 4, so if you've just arrived, just to explain the grading system. So when you first start, really, and you're less experienced, you usually, or a junior band perhaps, you usually start in grade 5, and your aim is to work your way up, up through the grades. So, grade 4, we had a very good entry. They played a medley selection earlier, and we'll do this again in reverse order. 6th place in the medley go to the Clan Gordon Pipe Band. 5th place went to the Keith Highlanders Pipe Band. 4th place to Cascadia Grade 4 Pipe Band. 3rd place went to the Portland Metro Youth Pipe Band. Runners-up in 2nd place, the Robert Malcolm Memorial Pipe Band. And in 1st place, winning the Grade 4 contest today, the Northwest Junior Pipe Band. Obviously having a great day. Well done, guys. The best drum corps, also the Northwest Junior Pipe Band. On to grade 3 next, who also played a medley. 3rd place in grade 3, the Keith Highlanders, grade 3 Pipe Band. Second place, Portland Metro Pipe Band. And in 1st place, and this was very, very close, it goes on an ensemble preference. 1st place, the Grayland Crossing Pipe Band. And the best drum corps in grade 3, the Portland Metro Pipe Band. Delighted that we had a grade 2 band competing to a very high standard here today. Just one band, so perhaps not surprisingly, first place goes to the Cascadia Pipe Band. And the best drum corps, of course, the Cascadia Pipe Band. So well done to all of the prize winners and indeed to all of the bands. Great to witness such high standards here today. Back home in Scotland, this would be a very, very hot day and we would be really struggling to control the instruments. I guess you guys are a bit more used to it. But very impressed with all of the grades, so congratulations. We're going to have a little moment here of reflection. The Highland Games here have been going for many years, and the man who made it all possible for many, many years, and indeed led the Celtic Arts Foundation for many years, the organisation that makes this happen and makes so many other things happen too, sadly passed, all too young, quite recently, and he was Skye Reichendijfer, a great friend to many of us in Scotland, never mind over here, but I know he was at the heart of many things up and down this coast. And it's lovely that we can just take a moment or two to reflect on what Skye has helped to build here, and that's been taken on and developed in so many different ways. Bruce Gandy, one of the finest pipers in the world and a good friend of Skye, composed a pibroch just after Skye passed in his memory. Skye of Mount Vernon, it's called. And I'm very grateful, we're all very grateful, I'm sure, to the Greyland Crossing pipers who have made an arrangement of this. We're going to hear the ground, so if you're new to piping, a pibroch is the kind of classical music of the pipes. It involves a theme or a ground, which is played first, and then you explore it in many different ways through many different variations. I think we're going to hear the ground of this now. I know Shauna Hilder has been very instrumental. I was going to say we have a fly past, especially for this, which is very nice. That was nice. And so we're going to hear a version of this, and I'd like to welcome beside me Sally Reichendijfer. It's wonderful to have Sally with us here. Pipe major, in your own time. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Thank you so much. Skye of Mount Vernon. Beautiful. We're going to play Amazing Grace now, all together. I wonder if it would make sense for you guys, since you're out there, to start us off once through, and then everyone will join in. The mass, pipes and drums with Amazing Grace. What an amazing sound. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thanks to the mass pipes and drums and to the Greyland Crossing for that lovely tribute to Skye Reichendifer. So the mass bands will now lead off, leave the park. Thank you very much for coming along. Don't forget there's lots more happening tomorrow as far as pipe bands are concerned. Another contest here in the arena. So we'll convene all over again tomorrow. So as they leave the arena with Green Hills and Battles Over. Big round of applause please for the mass, pipes and drums.
you very much.